Hey, welcome for tuning in today at the Victor Bell Zone. If you're listening to our podcast and or you're watching this on our YouTube channel, thank you guys for showing up today. I really appreciate it. I'm Victor Bell, founder of the Bell Companies and Bell Capital, and I want to welcome you guys here today with my real estate show because today we're going to be talking about real estate. I love real estate. I'm a real estate junkie. I'm an investor. I've been doing it for 20 years. A little about me with that. I've done over $57 million worth of transactions and climbing. I have Bell Capital. It's a real estate fund that we started because my goal is to acquire 4,000 apartment units, equaling up to $1 billion worth of real estate, and scale that up to about 10,000 doors at that point. And I want you guys to invest with me. Man, choking on my own spit. But anyways, first off, today's episode about real estate ultimately is going to be the 3 things you actually need to succeed in real estate. Very important. I like things super simple because if they're complicated, it's really tough for me to kind of put those things into action. Other people have it figured out. Maybe I don't. So I love my group, my core, my tribe, my group of people. We like it simple because we just want to know what to do later. All right. So realistically, the 3 main things that you really need to succeed in real estate. Number 1, it would seem like it's common sense, but common sense isn't always common practice, and you need a deal. The number 1 thing you got to have a deal or know which deal you want to have happen for you, right? What is a deal? For me, it's an apartment complex. It's an apartment community. It's a great location. I'm more of a location player for what we're looking at now. Bigger properties, 80 to 120 units in a great location that's already branded that we can take a look and say, look, that location is always going to give us a lift as it relates to rents. And we're talking about apartment complexes, right? But what is that for you? It could be properties near a golf course, properties near the ocean, properties near lakes, properties in the city, whatever that is, the deal has to make sense. Your deal needs to make sense for you. That is number 1 as a priority for you as a real estate investor. Without that, you can't succeed, right? The reason why I say you can't succeed is because you can't succeed for long. We're not talking about get rich quick. We're talking about get rich for sure. And in order to get rich for sure, you got to play this game for the long haul like I did. I decided this was going to be my thing. I'm going to get great at being great at deals. Like I love deals. I'm a deal guy. So reason why I say that's important because, hey, if you're a contractor, great. Maybe you're going to look for fixer-uppers. If you're a guy like me, I don't want to fix a bunch of stuff. I know it. I understand it. I understand costs. But I don't want to beat up fixer-upper that I have to convince myself and other people that this is a deal because now I'm playing with the numbers. The reason why I say that's a short game for some people is because now you're subject to what the market says. Hey, if the market takes a dump, you can't sell this property. Now you're stuck holding on to it, right? That's why people lost so many properties in the market crash in like 08, 09. Every time there's a market swing, people who are just running and chasing the deal associated with the money. Let's buy low, let's sell high. Like when that high starts to equal out to where you got to buy at, 1, they're out of business. 2, they can't get rid of a property if they bought it at the wrong time. And that sucks. That sucks, right? So you got to know what's a deal for you now. If you're a contractor, you buy a property, you know how to fix it up. You think you can rent it out and hold it, great. That's your thing, but you got to know what's right for you because it's not right for everybody. Everything's different for everybody, all right? So number 1, you need a deal. Number 2, this is the big one. You need financing, right? So you either need debt, you need equity. No matter what, you need money. So like you're gonna find the deal, find the money. That's number 2, finding the money. So you need investors, you need banks, you need hard money lenders, you need creative financing. You need to know how to structure your deal because let me tell you, there's no such thing as a no money down deal because a promise to pay someone in the future is still money, right? Like that's the truth. Very few people get that. Just because you didn't put any money down out of your pocket or just because you went to the bank and it came across as, hey, I didn't have any more money. Like that's still money. Money is just a consideration. It's confidence that you're going to, like, hey, I'm going to pay you this in the future. Or here's my money. I have confidence that you're going to take this money. You can spend it somewhere else. Money is confidence. So no matter whether it's no money down, bank financing, creative financing between you and the seller or other people or a group, getting money from investors that are going to put up the down payment, put up the equity, put up the debt, hard money lenders, private lenders, whatever, doesn't matter. Credit cards, however you're going to finance your deals or get into a deal, you need that. That is vital, right? Money is the lifeblood of all businesses. Real estate itself is a business. So when you find a good deal, you also need to be trying to find the money at the same time. Without no money, or ability to find money or ability to promise money to be able to structure financing, because all business has financing involved. You can't fund the deal, get the renovations done, hold the property, whatever the case may be. You need to know that, all right? And last but not least, this is also something missed, management, right? You need to deal, money, management, right? That's your number 3. So all real estate has some form of managing the deal. You need to either have a manager of the property, like managing your tenants, like we do. We have management companies. Or you need to have great management skills. Managing meaning managing people. You're not managing a property. You need to make sure that everyone does what they say they're going to do on time, yourself included. So when you have management expertise, you can put a team together. You can say, hey, guys, here's what we need to do with this property. Let's say we have an 80-unit apartment building. We have a management office, and we have leasing agents. We have accountants. We have all these people that are associated with operating this apartment community, because apartment communities are a business, right? I have to know that the manager there, I can actually manage that manager, and then that manager manages their team with one goal in mind: raise the rents. Raise the rents, keep people happy, and make sure we stay full, and constantly treat people like they're gold, because they are gold, all right? So a lot of people get into the business and say, look, I know how to find deals, but I don't know how to find the money. Problem. I know how to find the money, but I don't know how to find the deals because I'm so busy making money, raising money, facing like whatever problem. Or I have the money, and I have the deal, but I have no management skills and or expertise, and I also don't have the time. So, and let me tell you guys a secret. This is something that you guys will learn later if you don't know this already. So, because if you're in this business, you get it. You can have the deal, you can have the money, but the bank still won't find it. Or you can have the deal and you can have management in place, whatever. But anyways, I'll say that all over again because I'm getting all drumbled up because I'm excited about this thing, dude, because this excites me. The bank won't finance you if you don't know how to manage a property, even if it's a great deal, right? You can have the money in the deal, but no management expertise. The bank won't give you the extra money if you're going to get financing for this deal. Neither will an investor. They can be like, have you done this before? Do you know somebody who has? Who is on your team that's a professional, right? If you have find a deal, an owner or a broker that has the deal, if you have no experience and no money, they're not going to deal with you either. They're going to be like, dude, you're wasting our time. You can't close. Or you can have all the money in the world and you can have money and management skill with, if you can't generate a deal, if you don't know what to say to a broker, how to get them to call you back, how to get your offer accepted, how to find a deal off market, what to say to the owner to make sure that you don't blow it. Like all of these things go together, man. They're like a sweater or a shirt that's all stitched together. Like if I pull a string off of this shirt, the sleeve comes off. Super important to know that, right? So the 3 main things that you always have to focus on in this business, whether you're doing it as an entrepreneur or you're like me who started a real estate company, you got to make sure, hey, look, deal flow, number 1 asset. Raising capital, number 1 asset. Management and expertise, building a team in and around our operations and activities and organization. Number 1 asset. Like they're all number 1 things. Put together, they will make you successful. But I can tell you, if you leave one of them out, it's tough. Now, you can bring in partners. Hey, I got brokers, because we do that. We have brokers who bring us deals. We're not at the capacity. Like at the size of deals we're looking at, it requires a broker or professional on the ground to be the glue to hold the deals together, right? Because brokers control deals in the market. We have our capital raising team and our capital raising company, which is Bell Capital. So we're finding equity in the debt. We have a team for that. And we also have a management company and management team that we work with to say, hey guys, here, we get this deal. We have debt and financing and all the other stuff and equity already ready to go. Can you guys manage this facility, right? Give us the plan for where we are. Here's what we want. Can you manage this plan? So we have it all put together. Now, if you're just starting off, you may not have that. So here's what I tell you to do. You have to get educated on this stuff. At least understand the game. Real estate, how to find the deals, how to underwrite the deals, how to put your offer together to where they get accepted and you don't come across like a Yahoo. So important, man. That's the stuff that people get missed. How to put your plan together. What does that actually mean? How to build a team together. Who you actually need on the team. How to actually talk to people to get them bought into what you are doing. Because let me tell you, this is a business, right? Like you have to have that knowledge. You got to be able to look at deals. You got to know what's a good deal, know what's a bad deal. You got to put people on your team to say, hey, could you take care of this for me? What does this look like? Like that's the knowledge that you have to have in this side of the world to say, hey, I'm going to make this thing happen. And then you also have to understand finance. You have to understand the debt. You got to understand what a lender's looking at, why they're looking at what they're looking at it, how to do the, you know, I'm going to throw some words out there, the NOI, the expenses, what they're using as expense ratios, what the market is saying for rents, what is going to be happening as it relates to the location and all the other stuff. What's really going on? What's the demographics? Who lives there? How much are homes in the area? Is there a Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts? What's the entertainment environment looking like? Do people want to live there? Are millennials living there? Are their families living? What's happening? All things you got to know, man. There's a lot to this business. But I tell you, this is the most promising business you can ever get into. Right, and which is why I tell people sometimes, hey, look, if you don't have time to treat this like a business, not a part-time activity, just invest your money with somebody who's doing it big. Invest your money so you can ride along on somebody else's coattails, draft behind their race car, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You don't always have to be the guy or the gal sitting in the seat driving, because let me tell you, there's curves, there's potholes, you got to get in the road or in the car with somebody who knows that, like we do, right? So now, if you want to do it yourself, by all means, do it yourself. But you got to learn this game. For yourself, it's the best thing for you. I know for a fact it will change your life. It's changed mine. It's the life of myself, my family, where we're heading in the future, and where we're going to continue to go over the next 30, 40, 50, 100 years. That's the plan. So, to recap what I'm talking about today, the number one thing you need to be successful to understand this business, you need deals, right? The number two thing you need to be successful in this business is you need financing, you need money. The number three thing you need to be successful in this business is you need to manage. You need to understand management. You don't need to do the management per se, but you definitely need to understand how to manage a team, put together an organization, and put together a group so you can manage the managers and bring them on as a part of your actual team and partners in this business. All right? So, man, I really hope that helps you. I know I talk fast. Today's one of those days where I just wanted to make sure to share something with you because, man, this thing is vital. If somebody shared this with me in the beginning, to where I had a very clear path on what I needed. Hey, find the deal, find the financing, and you need to manage this whole thing from start to finish, whether it's 1 year, 1 month, or 10 years. Doesn't matter because we've done it all. Like, this would have saved me probably 8 years of headache. That one thing, this one lesson, would have saved me probably 8 years off of my lesson. I would be further than I am today. But, hey, man, thank God I learned something through hurting my way through it. But let me tell you, man, you don't have to. All right, so I'm here for you. Look, I wanted to say this. We are having an investor presentation coming up. Go to VictorBell.com. Go scroll down to that first page and hit the link on there that says register now for the investor Q&A that we got coming up. That's live. Also, go to VictorBell.com. You can check out more videos there. You can do that there. And you can also take a look at some of the education programs that we got. I have a real estate training there, as well as if you need me to help you and your team, like we talk about management, help you manage your team. We have a full-blown investor school training and Bell University where I have a lot of trainings. These are the things that me and my team use. This is how I run my organization with my people, how we actually get stuff done, find deals, talk to brokers, turn in stuff, the acquisitions manager, my capital raising team. These are all the things that we use to communicate with people towards I'm growing my business for the Bell companies, Bell Capital, Bell Acquisitions, as well as Bell Training. So anyways, man, I love you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today. I love this stuff. I love helping people. Any way I can help you, please let me know. But if you need anything, reach out to me. Feel free. Oh, like this video, share this video, comment on it. Even if you hate this video, don't be a hater and a hider at the same time. Put it in the comments. Give me a thumbs down. Give me a thumbs up. Share it with people that you need. And oh, by the way, I really want to see you over at my next event. Keep checking back to VictorBell.com. I'll be talking about, I got a real estate training coming up, and it's going to be live. It's going to be on Zoom. I'll be able to answer all your questions. I really want to help you get into this business, whether it's with me or it's by yourself. Doesn't matter. This is something you need to do. I know it's going to change your life, and I really want to help you be a part of that. I want to be your coach, your mentor. I want you to be a part of my real estate mentoring and real estate mastermind club. Boom, let's do this thing together. All right, so have a great day today. Reach out to me if you guys have any questions, need anything, want to be a part of what I'm doing. I love you guys. Hey, and remember, wealth is my duty, and I promise you, if you make it yours, it'll be your duty too, man. It will never let you down, and you can only do that through investing in real estate. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day today.